Yo, welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one's for Umbrella Academy, Season 3, Episode number 6. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. You know you got to do what you got to do. Thank you.
Alright, a couple comments from the last episode, starting with executive producer CJ, who says, "For me, the most telling part of this episode is the fact that Allison had to rumor Luther twice for it to stick. For him, he is so aligned with her that it doesn't work straight away. He realized what was happening, was able to ask her to stop, but for her, she was so deep in her depression that it wasn't just knee-jerk, it was enough for her to push it again and rumor Luther fully. Of course, it backfiring and him not backing off seemed to shake her to her core. I agree at this point she could be a villain and would make an awesome villain." Yeah, she would.
Yeah, she can go in, but you know what? You should have used that same energy in the 60s. Is what I will say.
Then we have Jeremy, who says, "I thought this was a good episode. I've said it before in a comment earlier in the season. I understand that Allison is going through a lot with losing her daughter and then losing Ray, getting stuck in the 60s alone before everyone else got there. Plus, I'm pretty sure she's dealing with depression as well. However, just because you're going through all those things does not give you an excuse to do the things she's doing.
Nope.
My patience with her was already on thin ice because honestly, I didn't really like her in season 1, using her powers on her daughter and husband. I didn't love the way she treated Luther.
Yep.
In season 2, I did like her a lot more, but in this season, because of her anger, she's been lashing out a lot, making the situation with the sparrows worse than it needed to be, and now she attempted to rape Luther, which is terrible thing she did, and honestly cracked all the thin ice for me."
I agree.
Me too. Samesies. It's interesting, especially especially because Luther more than anybody has had your back,
yeah, loved you,
loved you through and through with all the shit that okay. It's interesting that the end of the world can always be tied back to Victor. However, I feel like it was because of the family and largely Hargreaves that he was pushed to that point, and they all ended up in this situation. So I feel like they all share a large part of the responsibility for what's happening. Great reaction. I look forward to the next episode. Alright, let's get to the next one right now.
Ring the bell, big bell.
Oh.
What is it?
That's the pills I'd be feeding the dad. Fuck you up.
I don't tattoo children.
Swell, I'm not here for the ink. I'm here because you and I...
Can I help you?
need a word with Pogo.
Eat no pogo here, pumpkin.
Okay?
Okay.
So I suggest you get your ass off my property before I call a truant officer.
Sure what? Just gonna pop up in there.
It's okay, Tammy. Let the boy in.
Tammy. I mean, because I was about to just go up in there. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Listen, I was just gonna...
No, you look like him and you act like him.
Only what?
You're so much nicer than the other one. He was a complete asshole.
Such opprobrious language for your father.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I'd love to stay here idly chirping, but I'm terribly busy.
Yeah, well, too bad. Because everything's leading me back to you, back to here. The White Buffalo suite. The Menudo that resembled the painting.
You know about the White Buffalo suite?
That's where I died.
What is it you want from me?
Have you ever felt like there's something you're supposed to be doing, something important, but no one's telling you what it is, and you're scared that you're gonna miss out or mess it up because you're always screwing things up and you're really fucking tired of it.
Good. Go on.
I need you to help me understand certain things about who I am.
Such as?
Like why you locked me in a mausoleum and slowed down my heart rate until I came to in a pool of my own vomit. Now that's what the little girl on the bicycle showed me. But she might be God. She might be
Because
the
we're
devil. I
making
mean,
Stop your heart.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Told you he was gonna kill him.
It was a kamikaze mission. He was preparing the Sparrow children with the expectation they might never return. That's why I gave the children those pills, to keep them safe from him.
my druggy brother just got him sober. Go figure.
And Project Oblivion is starting again, and you are all in danger.
So he told the kids to drug him so he wouldn't fuck them up. But now he's
Do the
sober.
Project Oblivion.
Complete the loop.
Are you sure?
Oh, I don't think Destiny cares whether I am or not. It's just cruel, ain't she?
Well then, let's get started.
Like, you totally don't see him as a kid, right?
Mhm.
You don't. You think he's a total old man, right?
Yeah.
He
You're
acts
still
so
using the sounds
good.
that you can hear. Like the rain, or the wind, or the sound of your own breathing. You have to learn to use the sounds that you can't.
Yeah, how am I supposed to do that?
When you left, I realized I had this thing inside me, this power. I hoped I could use it for something good, something beautiful. I didn't know what it was.
I'm sure we probably would have gotten along just fine.
Down here in Chuckaloosa. You
More
ain't
than
gotta
I'm
worry
sure
about
loved
no
you.
damn swings.
The way that I loved you.
And my cookie.
You know I'm always gonna love you.
Please stop.
Why?
Because you're not real.
The only thing real I know is the pink.
The Ray I know died 9 years ago at the age of 82 and looked it up.
Well, I hope I had a good life.
Not as good as he deserved.
That's that bookcase you keep thinking about though from the
You see
60s.
things.
I think I'm losing my mind.
We all go a little crazy from time to time. Maybe that's what stress will do to a person.
You don't understand. I can't get back to you or Claire. You're both gone forever, and it's like you were never real. Were you ever real?
We were here.
That dick was real.
You
man.
know it.
You felt
And as
good.
long as
you
you're we're gonna keep
Turn
on
down.
in
Okay?
there.
That's what he should have said.
No,
felt
you-
good.
No matter when
Turn down.
or where you are, we're both always gonna be with you, so you have got to do what it takes to survive this.
That was so weird.
Promise me.
Alright, man.
Uh-oh. Looks like villainy. Is that villainy? Why is she wearing the cold hair?
Oh, are they doing it over there? They making it happen.
Fix me.
Yeah, they making it happen.
Or it's bad?
I'm just gonna go sleep. Shit,
That was fucking exhausting. I don't know if you've ever flown and absorbed powers,
Stand.
but it's a lot of work.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I was adopted. I turned out pretty well.
No, I'm not adopted. I borrowed him from my mate Trudy for a week.
Wait, hold up. You bought. Lila, did you kidnap a kid?
She went on holiday and he needed some fun. And I wanted to see what kind of dad you make. You know, stress test.
Jesus
Take a
Christ.
pass.
Are you insane?
But this is so Lila.
We met in an asylum.
Unbelievable.
I remember we met in a
You
asylum.
Stan deserves better than this.
Sonny's in on it.
Jesus. You. You. Ah!
Fucking crazy.
Remember, he used to study. He used to stutter. I mean,
I will deal with him later. Right now we lost a kid, a human being that belongs to somebody else.
Why do you think I'm stressing dead bloody fish, you wanker? Look, I adore that little criminal, okay? More than you ever will. But Sandy can take care of himself. He's already having a laugh. We just need to...
Forget it. I'll deal with this mess.
Well, we should probably stay in one place. What if he wanders by?
Well, he can take care of himself, but so you don't need your headset
How's
no
Victor?
more?
Sleeping. He's exhausted. Thank you for before letting us finish what we needed to do.
He's my brother. I'd do anything for him.
What happens to me now?
You go home. We clean up your mess.
With the sparrows.
Yeah.
Fucking cockroach thing, bro.
Where are you going?
To get help finding sick.
You ate like 5 sushis probably.
Hey, no!
Fuck that ring bell. Do not
Oh,
ring
this
the
is
bell.
ominous.
Fuck that ring the bell.
What is that?
I hear it.
I'm gonna need my big knives for this one.
We need to get out of here.
Not about saying.
Shit!
Damn! I'm gonna need them fingers.
What is that? Who is that? Who is this axe guy?
Wouldn't they notice that he's not lazy, lackadaisy anymore? Did you get the jacket on? That guy. This is a traitor.
Did she kill him? Is he dead in that room? It looked like he was dead. It looked like she killed him.
Yeah, you're right, he did. Episode 6 of Umbrella Academy, and look, it's another good episode right there. Still some questions to be answered on there. What is going on? What is really happening? I thought for a second that what is his name? Marlowe, Harlan, which was I thought he was sneakily, trying to get more power, but it seemed like he was really just trying to give up the power. Now Victor has all the power back to do what he wants to do. But let's see what Rumor Girl is gonna do, and because she got zapped twice, so she might have a little bit of extra charge in her rumor abilities now, and that might present a problem because Babe's saying she's becoming the villain. I can see that. We don't have really a villain right now in the show, and I think she can become a major villain for season 4 for sure, because she has so much loss. And that's how villains begin, right? With all the drama and tragedy of what it is, and she makes
Also,
for a
that's how
good villain.
heroes are raised.
That's also yeah. But we already got a lot of heroes, so this could be making of a villain right here. I mean, we thought Ben was gonna be just a villain, but he's a halfway crook. You know what I'm saying? And so
Please explain what a halfway crook is. Because I don't know what that means.
you gotta watch 8 Mile if you want to know what a halfway crook is.
Wow. Well, I'm good then. Go ahead, babe.
Oh, babe knew what I was talking about when I referenced that right there. But yeah, I mean, look, It is what it is. I like that our guy, what's the kid who's the old guy?
5.
It's 5?
It's just 5.
Yeah, it's just 5. Yeah, 5 is really on the hunt for getting it done, right? To do what we gotta do. Pogo came through, he helped out. I thought that was a good thing they had him on there. But yeah, 5 is on the hunt for like figuring this out. Obviously, Operation Oblivion is something that their dad was working on that I don't know is another end of the world thing that Pogo did not want him to like continue doing. And so here we are with that again happening. And so I guess we just gonna have to see where that goes. The reveal that Miguel, that wasn't his kid.
Not Miguel. His name's not Miguel.
That's not Miguel. What's his
You're
name?
thinking about Cobra Kai?
Yeah. What was his name? Diego. That wasn't Diego's kid. I mean, that was super shitty and shady right there. But
that's so in Lila's vein
that's what I was
of
gonna
who
say.
she is.
I expect nothing less.
That is not a shocker.
Yeah, and she did remind us, you did find me in an insane asylum. So,
Right.
okay, it is what it is, okay. But now he's just got blipped. So that presents another problem on there. A little bit of drama that we're going to have too on there. So all the things are lining up to be a whole bunch of drama getting towards the end. And so I'm here for all that. So another good episode. Thank you guys again for watching. I'm ready for the next one.
Yeah, so I think, to me, the best person in the entire series is 5. 5 is the most well-crafted character.
That's the guy.
He is, to me, I was talking about it during this episode, too. Like, I can't believe he's just a kid who's acting because he's so well encapsulated the complexity of the character that 5 is. That he was a super old guy, that he came back, he's stuck in a young body. I believe it through and through, and I can't see him out. Like, I don't see, like, it would be weird to ever see the actor that plays 5 actually play a young kid, because I'd be like, that's weird. Like, why are you playing somebody who's actually your age? Because he kills it. He is phenomenally well suited, so to speak, for this role. And he's the only one actually getting shit done, to be honest. Like, consistently. He's the only one that understands the complexity of what's going on. He is very brash about it, and, like, that comes across, you know, it pisses his siblings off. But it's because he's like, I don't have time to fuck around with you guys. Like, the world's literally about to end. We keep dealing with this, and y'all want to fuck around and do extra shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the interaction with him and Pogo. Pogo was stellar this episode, too. I thought that was just great to see where his life has transitioned. And, this was a different role than he played in with our original family because, he was more like a butler.
Yep.
In this scenario, he was like their sensei, training them and, like, more badass. And I like the reveal that, like, he quit because, the dad was ultimately going to send them to a different dimension, which is that's where we just saw with the tunnel. I feel like that's the tunnel because he's like, how do you know about the bison room? So I feel like that was all set up, and he's the one that equipped the kids because he cared about them so much to drug the daddy because the daddy was about to send them to their death. And we just saw the death guy, potentially, whoever's over there, take out Diego's hand. So lots of pieces connecting this episode, which I appreciate. I like when a show can, like, start putting the pieces together because it can be very confusing leading up to something like this. So all of that I felt was like such a big reveal and made some of the stuff this season come together a little bit more than it has been up until this point. And then obviously everything with Victor and Harlan. More so, it's fine. He does. Well, I didn't know they were gonna keep. Anyways, it's fine. Now we have to see whether him absorbing the powers gives Victor even more powers, or is it just taking the powers away from Harlan? And then, is this the first step in Allison's villain journey? Like, the first official villain journey? Like, she just murdered. It looked like he was dead. It looked like he was killed.
Yeah.
So is this the first official I'm a villain step in the journey of what Allison's gonna do
To get her family back.
to get her family back? Yeah. Like, is she gonna just sacrifice? It doesn't matter what it is. She had her alter ego, which was not alter ego, but she is hallucinating. I don't think hallucinating is the right word either, but she's projecting seeing her husband, and he's saying the words that she wants to hear back to herself to give her like the approval to do what she did to Harlan. So
Yeah.
it's messy and it's problematic.
She might be the villain.
Yeah, I feel like it's leading to that point right now. But I'm curious to see how it plays out. But I think this is a great episode as far as like advancing some of the story plots and bringing some clarity to what's been what's been confusing as always. And I can't wait to see how it plays out in the next couple episodes.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for The Umbrella Academy, Season 3, Episode number 6. And until next time.